up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be doing the match preview for Real Betis versus Barcelona in La Liga, the final most difficult away match of the season against a very difficult team at difficult ground as well, and it is against the Copa Del Rey winners of the season. But 3 points in this match will qualify us for the Champions League. We will guarantee top 4 if we get 3 points in this match. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get to 200 likes in this video. It'd be very much appreciated. Also, make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Kickoff time for this match will be taking place at 9 p.m. local time, so regular kickoff time in La Liga. We are playing on a Saturday for the first time in a while, and this match will be taking place at the Benito Villamarin, which of course is one of the most hostile and most difficult away grounds in La Liga. And the referee for this match has been confirmed. On the pitch, it will be your main man, Antonio Mateo Lajos. I mean, who else? Who else? And on the BR, it will be Jose Luis Gonzalez. Let's start off by taking a look at the league table. Barcelona are currently sat in second place in La Liga on 66 points. After playing 34 matches, we have 19 wins, 9 draws, and 6 losses. You look at our last 5 games in the league, 3 wins, 2 losses. Of course, not that great of a record. Top table Real Madrid have been confirmed the champions now, so who cares about them? Couldn't care less. What we're looking for right now is, of course, the race for second place. Sevilla on 64 points, 2 points behind us. Atletico Madrid 61 points, 3 points behind us. And then you have Betis in 5th place, who are currently 8 points behind us. Like I said in the intro, a win in this match will secure Barcelona's place in the Champions League next season. It'll confirm top 4, but not second place. The goal is second place, no doubt about that. Of course, our opponents in this match, Real Betis, are currently sat in 5th place in La Liga on 58 points. After playing 34 matches, they have 17 wins, 7 losses, and 10 draws. Look at their last 5 games in the league, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. They're coming to this match on very poor form. In the last 3 games, they haven't won a match, and that's why they dropped off so much. And in this game, again, we can secure Champions League. That's going to be the main goal, picking up 3 points. But also, of course, like I mentioned, Sevilla and Atletico Madrid are right behind us in the race for second. And if you take a look at Sevilla and Atletico Madrid, who they'll be facing this weekend, Sevilla will have to go to the La Ceramica Stadium and face Villarreal. That will be a very difficult game. Of course, Villarreal midweek faced Liverpool, almost beat them, and then they choked. And also this weekend is the Madrid derby at the Wanda Metropolitano. Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. Of course, Real Madrid just qualified for the Champions League final. Will it be on a high? Will it rest the whole entire team? Atletico Madrid, of course, are fighting to secure Champions League football as well. These games are huge. Every single game this weekend for the race for the top 4, it's going to be massive. Sevilla have a tough game. Atletico Madrid have a tough game. And of course, second faces 5th. We have to win this game because, of course, you don't know what's going to happen in the Sevilla Atletico Madrid game. If we win our game and they drop points, of course, they'll give us a massive advantage. I do believe if we win this game, it'll give us a great chance of second place no matter what happens against Sevilla and the Atletico Madrid game. I expect one of them to drop points, whether it's Atletico or Sevilla. But again, focus on ourselves, and we have to beat Betis this weekend. Let's now take a look at our opponents in the Real Betis. At this point in the season, the La Liga table does not lie, and they're currently in a European spot. And also, they've won the Copa Del Rey. They're having one of the most successful seasons in their history, so credit to them. But the last time we faced them, of course, was at the Camp Nou, and we did lose 1-0. It happened, of course, before the year 2022. It happened in 2021 at the Camp Nou. I think it was the last game before the Christmas break at the Camp Nou. 4-3-3 formation. As you can see from that front 3, it's quite different now. Coutinho, Abdi started, Nico starting in the midfield alongside Xavi. Still the same back 4, but of course no Pique in this match. The long leg came in. I think Eric Garcia was also injured during this time. Barcelona absolutely dominated the match, absolutely battered them, but as you can probably tell, before Aubameyang, Ferran, and Dama came in, we could not finish our chances, and in the end, Betis got one counterattack with Juanmi, and they scored. They parked the bus for the last 15 minutes and got all 3 points. In the end, disappointing for Barcelona. We didn't play as badly as the scoreline suggests. But now let's take a look at Real Betis' last 6 games in all competition. In their last match, they drew 0-0 with Getafe. They, of course, won the Copa del Rey against Valencia on penalties. They lost to Elche 1-0. They drew 0-0 with Real Sociedad. They beat Cadiz 2-1, and they also beat Osasuna 2-1. So the 3 games I want to take a quick look at and analyze the last 3 games in all competition against Getafe, Valencia, and Elche. Let's first take a look at their 1-0 loss to Elche at home. Now, this is very similar to the match that happened at the Camp Nou for Barcelona against Betis. Exact same thing. Betis were dominating. Elche got one chance on the counterattack, and they ended up scoring, and Betis were not clinical on the night. 4-2-3-1, their typical formation. This is their default, but in the end, they dominated this match but couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. Let's now take a look at their 1-1 draw with Valencia in the Copa del Rey final, which of course went to extra time and then penalties, where Betis won it on penalties. Great win for them. In this match, to be honest, it was very even. I did watch the entire game. Very close. Both teams only had, a few chances. They both scored one goal, of course. Very close, but in the end, both teams were sent into penalties, and Betis were more clinical on the night. I think it was Yusuf Musa for Valencia who missed the penalty. But in the end, in a Copa del Rey final, anything can happen. It's not about who's better team. It's about who shows up on the night. And finally, let's take a look at their last match in all competition, which was a 0-0 draw with Getafe away from home in La Liga. Now, this had a lot of, post-Copa del Rey celebration syndrome. They were very poor in this match. They were lucky to get away with a draw, to be honest. They were getting destroyed. They matched them in the sense of the midfield battle and defensive, acquisitions as well. I think Bravo had a fantastic match. Victor Ruiz played very well, their center back. In the Getafe couldn't really finish their chances, but going forward, Betis didn't really have that many opportunities. And in the end, they walked away with a very lucky 0-0 draw. So overall, final thoughts on Real Betis. Without a doubt, they're one of the best teams in the league currently, especially at home. But over the past month and a half, I would say their form has been up and down. One minute they win, one minute they lose, they draw, they win. It's been all over the place, very inconsistent. But their current managers, of course, Manuel Pellegrini, very experienced, very good manager. Of course, won the league with Man City in the Premier League and won Betis their first title in years. Now, players to look out for Betis, there is quite a few. They're a very good squad, but their top 4 players, in my opinion, firstly, Canales, their midfielder and their captain as well. And their best player, in my opinion, is without a doubt Nabil Fekir, their attacking midfielder. Very creative, great dribbling, great shooting, and also gets in your face a lot during the match. Juanmi has been one of the more surprising players for the season. He's done very well. Won the Player of the Month, I think, in La Liga a few months ago as well. And lastly, their left back, who we have been linked with a lot over recent weeks, Alex Moreno. Very strong fullback as well. But with Betis, I don't know why, I don't know how, they have a lot of former Barcelona players that we have to look out for, because of course, former players against us always turn up. Firstly, Claudio Bravo in goal, Marc Bartra, Hector Bellerin, Juan Miranda in the defense. They've all done very well this season, especially Miranda and Bartra. Bellerin's come in over recent weeks and done well. And lastly, up front, Christian Teo. He's done very well this season as well. Creative winger, of course. They do have Montoya as well, but he did his ACL, will be out for the rest of the season, which must speed recovery. But these players I look out for because, of course, they are all former Barcelona players. I've seen them all play for Barcelona many times, except for Bellerin. I've seen him, a couple of times with the youth team, but the other 4, I've seen them play with Barcelona a lot. They want to come and prove a point. So what Barcelona have to look out for in this match, very strong team. Win that midfield battle firstly, and finish your chances. At their stadium, you don't get that many, so you got to finish all of them in order to secure 3 points. Now, with the La Liga season slowly but surely coming to an end, yellow card accumulation is something very important to watch out for, and currently there are 3 Barcelona first team players who are 1 yellow card away from suspension. Those players are Eric Garcia, Frank de Jong, and captain Sergio Busquets. If any of these 3 players pick up a yellow card in this match, they will be suspended for the next match against Celta Vigo at the Camp Nou. Time now to get into Xavi's press conference reaction. He did his press conference this morning. Of course, he's asked a lot of questions by the media and some very insightful questions as well. So let's get in and see what he had to say. Started by saying that Betis is a direct rival. We have a great opportunity and we have to meet with the minimum objective of the club. They have a great coach, but we have to compete well to secure the Champions League position. Then asked about the fitness of Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who did not train this morning due to illness. He said that we'll see with Marc-Andre ter Stegen tomorrow. He wants to play, but today he felt bad and hasn't trained with us. And then gave an update also on Gerard Pique. And by the way, the squad list will be coming out tomorrow morning before the club travels. It won't be coming out today. That tomorrow Pique will not be with us. It's a shame because he's giving us a lot, and we'll have to see how he evolves so he can see if he can play the next match or not. Then he's asked about the Clasico 4-0 win, saying that with Real Madrid now being the Champions League final, does it feel like a bigger result? He said that we give a lot of importance to the 4-0 win. Winning in the way that how we did tells you how we can compete if we are consistent. Our objective is not fulfilled quite yet. It's to get into the Champions League next season with the aim of finishing in second place to qualify for the Super Cup. From there, we will see what the future holds for us. Talking with the sporting management, seeing the economic situation of the club and everything else in general. The Copa Del Rey title has given them a lot of confidence. They are in a great moment right now, and we have to congratulate the club, the coach, and the players for their achievement. Ansu trained very well today and has done over the past few days. Physically, he's ready, but with Ansu, we have to proceed with caution. Tomorrow we will decide, but the idea is that he will enter gradually. And since November, I think the squad has improved a lot. Xavi was then asked about the style of play of Barcelona, saying we'd rather play the Barcelona way and not win anything, or play the Real Madrid way and be in a Champions League final. He said, what is clear to me is that playing with this model of the game, we have won 5 Champions League titles and many league titles, and the world recognize us. People remember the Barcelona of Pep Guardiola and Messi, and for me, the style of football at Barcelona is non-negotiable. He was then asked about the guard of honor. Of course, Real Betis have won the Copa del Rey. He was asked if Barcelona will give a guard of honor tomorrow. He said the guard of honor is a sign of respect and sportsmanship. Betis deserve it. It's a competition that we played in, and Betis won it, so we will be giving a guard of honor tomorrow. He's then asked about a contract renewal update on Pablo Xavi. Now, Xavi had a meeting with Barcelona an hour before this press conference happened, and there was a breakthrough. Xavi's contract renewal is on the verge of completion. There will be another meeting after the match tomorrow to seal Xavi's renewal, and Xavi said that Xavi is very important. He's a player for the present and for the future of the club. It would be great news to seal his renewal. I know that his will and that of his representative Ivan de la Peña is the same as ours, to continue at Barcelona. And lastly, Xavi concluded off by saying that here is a very demanding and difficult environment at Barcelona. Every game is an exam, and this badge weighs more heavy than any other club in the world. And that concluded Xavi's press conference reaction ahead of the match against Real Betis tomorrow. Let's now get into the lineup prediction. We're going to start with the manager, of course, Xavi Hernandez. I think we all know what he's going to pick, but there is, of course, a few question marks in some positions of the team. The question again is, will he go full strength or make some rotation with the game coming up, of course, on Tuesday? I do think Xavi will go with the strongest lineup that he has, and will go with this lineup on the screen right now. They'll go with Ter Stegen in goal, a back four of Dani Alves, Araujo, Eric Garcia, and Jordi Alba, midfield 3 of Busquets, De Jong, and Xavi, and a front 3 of Dembele, Aubameyang, and Ferran Torres. Now, I think this whole entire lineup is set in stone except for one position, and that position is the left wing. Memphis Depay played very well against Real Mallorca last week. The question is, will Xavi drop him? I think he will. He'll stick with his boy Ferran Torres, and of course stick with Ousmane Dembele at the right wing, bring him back in after having tonsillitis. I think every other position is set in stone. Of course, Pique is injured, Des is injured, so no fullback changes will be happening there. Midfield as well, Pedri is injured, Roberto's injured. This team pretty much is set in stone. For me, the big question is, who will start in that attacking trio? Will it be Memphis, Ferran, Dembele, or maybe even Adama? But that's the line I think that Xavi Hernandez will select for this match. But of course, let me know in the comments below what you think Xavi will go with. Now I'm going to show you guys my lineup, what I would do if I was a Barcelona coach, and I have made one change from Xavi's lineup. You guessed it, I have brought in Memphis Depay for Ferran Torres for 2 reasons. Number 1, Memphis was the best player against Real Mallorca. Secondly, Ferran Torres was the worst player against Real Mallorca. It's that simple. It's a no-brainer in my opinion. The rest of the squad, set in stone. You cannot bring in Adama, Ricky, Alejandro Balde, Langlet, Omtiti. There's no one else to bring in. You guys stick with that. The rest of the team pretty much is set in stone. The question is, who do you start, Memphis or Ferran Torres? And I have given the nod to Memphis Depay, and that's the lineup that I would select for this match. But of course, let me know in the comments below, would you rather pick my lineup or Xavi's lineup? Time now for my score prediction. What do I believe the result will be in this match? I have gone conservative, and I have gone with Barcelona drawing this match 1-1, 0-0, 2-2, whatever it may be. I think in the end, what it'll come down to is which team shows up. I think if both teams show up, Barcelona will win. If Barcelona show up, they'll win. If Betis show up, they'll win. With Betis, they have been, of course, on up and down form over the past month or so. For me, it depends on their lineup selection, their formation, and if they turn up. If they turn up at home, I think it'll be very, very difficult for Barcelona to win this match. But of course, as you all know, over the past few months, Barcelona have played better away from home than at home. So you never know. I think it'll be very, very close. I don't see too many goals in it. Maybe, 3-1 as like the maximum score line. I could see 2-1, 3-2, something like that. I don't think there'll be too many goals in it. But overall, I do think Barcelona will drop points and draw this match by 1-1. But I am hoping for the 3 points. But of course, let me know your score predictions down in the comments below. So that was my match preview for Real Betis versus Barcelona in La Liga. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. And of course, leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want to firstly is your score prediction. And secondly, on the lineups. Firstly, would you rather pick my lineup or Xavi's lineup? What do you think Xavi would go with? What would you go with? You were the manager. Leave me all your thoughts down below. And of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the live watch along. Set the reminder on the screen and come and join me, watch the game with me. Follow for the match by my match review. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Big game ahead. Nothing but the 3 points to secure Champions League next season. Take care and Forza Barca.